Hey there boaters, Lenny Rudow here for BoatUS, and today we're going to talk about a very simple basic thing, but something that everybody who's going to operate a powerboat needs to know. How to use your shift and throttle controls. Now, every powerboat that has a steering wheel that's not a tiller steered boat will have a throttle that's also used to shift the boat. Generally, it's just to the right of the wheel, like right here on this boat. Now, you can think of this more or less like the gas pedal in your car. The difference is you also use it to shift. Now, I just shifted into forward. When you first shift, it hits a little spot called a detent and stays there. And if you want to accelerate beyond that, you have to push over that little bump and continue moving that throttle forward. Now, if I come back to the detent, I'm at minimum speed moving forward. Shift back into the next detent, I'm in neutral. And if I shift back into reverse, again, I hit that detent. And then if I want to give it extra oomph, I just keep moving that throttle back. And here comes the gas. Now, when you're ready to take the boat on plane, you want to accelerate smoothly and slowly, but most importantly, first warn everybody aboard. Hey, everybody holding on, ready to go. Okay, good. The same thing is true when you slow down. You want to do it slowly and deliberately. Like that. Now, when we're on plane, my hand will remain near the throttle, but not on the throttle. If the hand is on the throttle and we hit a wave, I might accidentally bump it. So I'll keep it right next to the throttle. Now, if I'm coming up on a big boat wake while I'm running, I'll pull back on that throttle and slow down. It goes a long way in keeping everyone from having a bumpy ride. Now, when you're slowing down, it's important to remember to feel for that detent, stop, feel for neutral, stop, and not shift all the way back through neutral from forward into reverse or vice versa. That can cause serious mechanical damage. Now, some of these newer digital shift and throttles like this one do have safety features built in that are intended to prevent that from happening, but just try not to shift directly from in gear through neutral into the other gear. Never a good idea. Now, there may come a time when you want to advance the throttle without shifting into gear. In this case, it's as simple as pressing a button. There's a little button there that says throttle only. I press it, then I can advance the throttle without shifting the boat. Now, your boat may operate a little differently. It may have a button on the side of the throttle. It may have a little lever. Some older models have a little lever that goes up and down. You'll have to read the owner's manual for your specific system to find out just how it works. We should also point out that this is a modern digital system. It's very smooth. Your boat may have a cable system and you can't expect it to be as smooth. They're a little tougher to deal with. Sometimes they take a little bit of jiggling. That's boats for you. But these modern digital shift and throttles are really nice and smooth. Well, folks, those are the basics of using your shifter and throttle, but we do want to leave you with two tips. First off, if you have an older cable system and as you shift you hear a bunch of clacking, that is not good. That's gears whacking into each other and it can do damage. So in that case, you may need to shift a little faster just to prevent that. Second tip, if your boat won't start when you turn the key, heck, the throttle is one of the first things you should look for, because if it's in that forward position or in the reverse position, the engine will not turn over, and that's a very common problem. In fact, sometimes people call us at BoatUS looking for a tow and they can't get their boat started, and it turns out it was just that the shifter was in the wrong position. So be sure to check that. Well, people, I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to click below and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.